take a good look at that.
Yeah.
All that good color in there and the good flavoring. What music did you cue up here?
That's Jerry Reed.
That's what I thought.
Do you know that song?
I love Jerry Reed.
It's called Amos Moses.
You know,
Amos Moses was a Cajun.
What got me on Jerry is a little bit of Smokey and the Bandit.
My parents used to listen to that song. They had it on some country and western tape, and I love that song. So anyways, it was a Cajun song. Okay, so
It's
couple
probably an
things.
8-track tape.
It was.
Yeah.
You know, I told my sweet wife the other day, I said, think about this. You probably can follow in this.
Okay.
In our lifetime, we've seen 8-track cassette, DVD, CDs, burnt CDs, and now streamed music. In our lifetime.
Well, my first job at the radio station,
too.
I was spinning records.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's just a little side note. We always do some music here.
You're welcome.
So what we have here is, this is kind of all cooking. Now, one thing I want you to kind of get out of this is you've got a couple elements you got to make sure of, okay? One of them is the shrimp. You need to make sure that the shrimp gets like this and gets done. All right, so the best way to do that is when you're kind of moving it around, get the shrimp down to the bottom, okay? And that way they're going to cook a little bit faster, all right? Sausage is, we're trying to warm it through, okay? Now the mushrooms and the vegetables, if we blanch the asparagus, everything else shouldn't take a lot of time for it to cook up. But
even the zucchini, that you don't blanch that.
No. Well, you know what? It's funny. I have blanched zucchini before, but I don't like doing it because it gets mushy pretty fast.
Yeah.
I know on this recipe when I wrote it, I had told people not to be afraid to blanch it with the asparagus, but I would say probably not.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I just added a little butter to this, and we'll put that down towards the bottom. What that's going to do is just make it a little bit more liquid. All right? Because at the point that it's at right now, with all of the seasoning on there and the olive oil, you have a real nice blend. If you look at it, when you look at it, you can see that everything kind of has some seasoning on it.
Yes.
That's really important. So when we were out, Andy was tossing this around. If you can toss it or, just move it around in the skillet, that'll help a lot. Just get it kind of all mixed up. You know what I mean?
Because if you toss it and then leave it, I'll pull up quick to retrieve it. I'll just jump right.
Because you like to do that. Because you like to show people you can do that.
Fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I take lessons. I got to.
It's funny you say that.
Okay, bring it.
We're going to post this when we come back, but Playing with Pans is a class that's coming up a week from this Thursday, Amarillo College.
Playing with pans.
Playing with pans. I'm going to teach you how to do stuff like that, what pan works best with other things. It's a great opportunity. Oh, there, it popped it up already. There you go. So come play over there. It's going to be great fun. The big thing about pans is I get so many questions about, first of all, how do you do that, which is not that hard to do. We'll go through a dozen eggs there, but it'll be no time. But the other thing about it is just knowing what pan to use for what.
All right, perfect.
You know what I mean?
We're going to plate this up and serve it up.